Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about our good old friend Caspa, see what is happening with the price of Cas, and of course what is yet to come. So if we're looking at the market, and I'm sure you guys are looking at the market is looking absolutely amazing as we did, obviously start off Friday. But as we are going into Saturday morning, the continuation of the green is really playing out. So of course that is nice to see. Well, let's take a closer look for Cas, see what's happening, and of course what is yet to come. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price of Caspa is currently sitting at 15 cents. We're up about 0.2% in USD comparative, down about 1.3% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is at about 3.73 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $27.6 million. And again, this is a continuation, in terms of conversation. This is a continuous conversation starter, which is, regarding the trading volume. Why in the world has Kaspa not still been listed? Again, let me just break it down to you guys. We don't know. We don't know why it hasn't gotten listed on these massive centralized exchanges, whether it's planned, whether it's not planned, who knows, but that's just a reality, right? And I've stated, I've made multiple different comparisons with different projects in the past cycle. Specifically, the one that, really rings a bell is VeChain. VeChain was one of the projects that, gained a lot of traction. The hype factor, a lot of factors were on its side, but it never had, the likes of Coinbase and a lot of other big exchanges that did not listed. But it wasn't as bad as Caspa. But later down the road they started listing it. So are we going to see something similar happen to that? Potentially. But I think the landscape about exchange listings have just changed. I think these exchanges have realized how they can make money. At the end of the day, their main focus is how to be profitable. And what you're noticing nowadays is that these exchanges have started listing projects on their futures platform, and they don't really care about spot. So what really is going on, no one really knows. But what can we do, right? Hopefully we do get Caspa on some of these exchanges, but let's see. As far as Bitcoin dominance is concerned, saw a little bit of a pullback within the dominance, which is obviously nice to see, especially when Bitcoin sees bounces. That will cause altcoins to have a good day, and that's obviously flowing right now if we're looking at these altcoins. Bitcoin, on the other hand, beautiful bounce towards the upside. We know about that. Bitcoin is obviously wanting to break towards the upside, especially start heading back above 64K. But we had seen that big flush that was very much needed. And again, your boy Crypto ZX, literally around that 66K mark, you can go watch my videos. I did state, even though market is looking mega bullish, that sometimes can give whales a chance to come and manipulate the markets. And as soon as October started, we actually did see a dip, but we did retest 60K, saw a bounce since then, and hopefully we start heading up to that 63 to 64K range. With that said, let's take a look at what's happening with Caspa. So Caspa hit a high of 15.1 cents as we know yesterday, and we obviously saw a little bit of a pullback down to 14.7 cents, and pretty much picking up to the yesterday's high. So, this is showing me some good signs within Caspa's price. Now, you do really want to see the price of Caspa get into the blue zone, though, which is of course a 78.6. Again, it's a move of about 15.3%, extremely important. And again, if you want to put this into perspective, it's only a 2.38% move. So we're not talking about major double-digit gains. This requires only about a 2.3% bounce for Caspa to get back in the 78.6. And then if we're able to get back in the 78.6, pretty much I think we're clear to go up to that 15.6 cents level, because I think that would be the next major key resistance. Again, if you want to put that into perspective, that would be an additional move of about 3.1%. So one step at a time. Obviously, we know there needs to be no reminders at this point. Pretty much after the August drop, pretty much look at this for yourself. After hitting an all-time high, and the August drop for Bitcoin took the price of Cas down to 12.6 cents, and since then you never really saw that spark within the price of Caspa again. But I think that will change once we get back above this key resistance. But until then, obviously one step at a time, baby steps until we get back up to this key resistance. But I do believe it has the capability of doing that, especially when the market bounces up to these yearly highs. I think Caspa this time around could turn things around, because a lot of people are focusing on it once again. again, because it's quite clear if you're just basing it off of the all-time high itself, that itself is a 40% gain in order for Caspa to hit an all-time high. So people see it as an opportunity, especially the believers of Caspa, the ones that have done their due diligence and research. But let's take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.